Hi guys, thanks for joining the Ricky Nguyen channel today, where you will find the latest tech tips, tricks and hacks for your business. Now, I want to take a step back today and I really want to talk about my previous work experience. Now, having built my business over the past, since 2009, 2010, it's been a while where I've gone out alone and I haven't been working in the corporate world or, back working as an employee, and I've had many employees on my own ever since. And what's been on my mind recently is my old boss. I've been searching for him online. I've been trying to reach out and connect with him. His name is David Bryson. And when I first met him, it was at an accounting firm called A1 Tax on Pitt Street, Sydney. In Australia, and he was an amazing guy. He was an amazing boss. He was really the first person that really taught me a lot about my profession in the accounting profession. So when I first started my career, in college, I was working in a call center for ING Bank, and when I got out, I continued to follow the finance path. But I quickly discovered that finance wasn't really for me. So I switched over to the accounting field. And it's already been a few years where I followed the finance and accounting. And when I was looking for work, a lot of people were just questioning why I was just switching career paths. And then David was really the one that gave me a shot at to join the profession. And not only that, he was the one that, helped me get in and really start to teach me things about accounting, things about my profession. A lot of you guys probably think, oh my God, accounting is boring but it's when you're following your career path and you're trying to learn everything about it, it's with any career paths, there are certain things that you got to learn in order to really, progress and develop and achieve hard things in your career paths. There's certain mindset that you have to develop. There's certain ways of thinking and ways of looking at things, working within your field. And David really was the one that taught me how to see things differently. And he taught me a lot. But I guess the reason why I've been thinking about him a lot recently is because, thinking back, I was, I should have appreciated the experience that I got a lot more while I was there with him. I think back then I was still fairly young, 24 years old. Well, one of the things that I just didn't appreciate and really didn't see and understand what was going on while working with David was, how difficult it was to just balance everything, making sure that your employees are happy as well as, your clients, and at the same time trying to keep, business afloat and trying to, push forward with your business plans and having to do and complete all these, juggling all these responsibilities. It must have been tough. It must have been, so it was a boutique firm. It was only about 6 or 7 of us in that firm, but even so, David was an amazing guy. He led and he really guided us very well. Like, he trained us. He made sure we understood the work. He was always open. His door was always open. I can walk into his office at any time. He was very approachable. And it's something that I just didn't appreciate. This is this guy who came from one of the biggest accounting firm out there, working with like big corporates and giving me a head start, and I'm coming in and he's completely available, completely approachable, and I'm thinking I'm some sort of hotshot, not appreciating all the things that it's given me. But looking back, it's always easier in hindsight, I guess, to really see all the value, to really see all the guidance that David had provided me. So I really appreciate all that, and I've really tried to do the same thing, David. So if you're watching, I really tried to pass it forward. I really tried to train and apply the same teaching and apply the same guidance that you've given me. And sometimes the tough love that you gave, you don't appreciate at the time, but looking back, it was very valuable. So yeah, man, it's like only now when you go out on your own do you see all the tough lessons, all the. So Dave, you must be looking at me and it's like, man, you little shit. Now you understand what I go through. So Dave, I do understand what you go through now. So you're a top bloke, and thank you. Did I say thank you enough? Gosh, I don't know what else to say. But yeah, reflecting on my life, reflecting on my career, reflecting on my my lessons and being able to and trying to apply and trying to just to do some of the things that you did and trying to kind of implement some of the things that you implemented. It's bloody hard, man. Who would have known, like, until you actually do it. But again, thank you. Yeah, so David was also an extremely generous guy. I mean, he took us to, like, the Christmas party was amazing. Like, he took us to Sydney waterfront, Sydney waterfront restaurant where the food was amazing. Unlimited alcohol. Like, he brought like some of his best bottled wines. At the time, you're just thinking, man, this is just like part of the job, right? Part of the job. It's part of the perks of working. But Dave, I understand all the expenses and all the costs that gets involved with just, providing all these things. But thank you, treating us and looking after us. Being able to be confident with what I do in my profession and feeling well guided. I mean, the guidance was amazing. So generous. So I haven't met anyone like that ever since. And I don't know where you are. I've actually been looking for him recently, and I can't seem to find him anywhere. He's not on social media. He's pretty old school. He's pretty an old guy. Sorry, David, you are pretty old. But I've been trying to look for him on social media and everywhere, and I just haven't been able to find him. He's just fallen off the planet. The accounting firm's no longer there. I've been trying to call and dial their head office, but I've been looking for him. So David, if you see this video somehow, some way, hopefully social media will be able to help me. I'll love to have a chat and thank you for everything that you've done. I really appreciate all your training and all your mentorship. And I wish that I could actually say that to you directly. You were an inspiration to me, really. Your abilities and your guidance were invaluable to me throughout my life. It's really helped me throughout my whole life. So I can't thank you enough. So David, if you, just reach out if you do see this video. Hopefully you guys can help me find him. Help me find David Bryson from in Sydney, New South Wales. The old firm was A1 Tax. So if anyone's watching, I hope that there's somehow, some way that I'll be able to reach out and be able to find him and really thank him personally. So hopefully we can, catch up one day, David. But that's it. So guys, I hope you, I hope you find some value in this video. Do me a favor and, provide me some feedback, some comments on what you think. Click the like button and subscribe. But until then, thank you very much. Bye.